Hey, do you remember this? That right there is 1999's home movies made by Brandon Small. It aired on some program called UPN. I don't know what the fuck that is. I'm not gonna lie to you, Shotty. Like, what the fuck is this, my nigga? Like, this shit, like, come on, man. Like, no, of course it's gonna fail. Of course it's gonna fail. But UPN dropped it that same year because it wasn't making any money. So they dropped it, and Adult Swim bought rights to it and aired it around 2001, and it ended around 2004. But if I'm correct, it airing around 2001, that makes it one of the first, if not the first, Adult Swim show ever aired. So, nice little fun fact.
We do not care.
But, after it ended, in '04, it ran, like any other show that gets canceled, and, has like a small audience, at least something. They need something to fill the block, something to be between the fucking Family Guys and Adult Swims. I can't talk, bro. Holy shit. But like I was saying before, I couldn't speak anymore. After it ended in '04, you can't just like get rid of a show like that easily, obviously. So, and they have other shows, they have time to meet, quotas to meet, and all that Adult Swim TV production shit. I don't know. I'm a YouTuber, barely, but they need things to fill in the blocks and take up space on the block, because you can't just run Family Guy all night and King of the Hill all night. You gotta have King of the Hill, then some little sprinkle little something right there, and that little something was home movies, and that's where I got exposed to it. So, but I can't. I tried to look it up. I couldn't find like the year they ran reruns. So they start running reruns. But my best guess, because I seen it in the early 2000s. I'm an '05 baby, and my mom used to watch Family Guy with me. Rest in peace. But I used to watch Family Guy with her. Mind you, I'm not supposed to watch the show at all. And I used to watch it with her, and I remember I remember falling asleep one time, waking up, and home movies was on, and that's probably like 2007, 2008ish, and that's my best guess. I'm sorry I can't find like any concrete proof or evidence when the rerun stopped airing, but that's my best guess. Home movies consisted of an 8-year-old aspiring filmmaker who was also named Brendan Small, and bro, this motherfucker makes the most shadiest films. I mean, like, I get he's 8, but come on, my nigga, like that shit sucks, bruh. But he makes those shit. But back what I was saying, he makes the shitty homemade films in the spare time with Melissa, his friend Robbins, and Jason. And then you got other characters like Coach John, his mom Paula, and dad and Melissa's dad Eric. And bro, this cast is low key legendary as hell. Like, I'm not gonna lie. And there's many more people, but like, watch it to find out. I can't tell you everything. You gotta experience. You gotta open your eyes and just dive in.
Boy, if you don't
Like I mentioned earlier, bro, like the fucking rating sucked, my nigga. Like the animation style was ugly as shit. Like, first of all, never make a show with the animation style ever again. Take my advice right now. If you're gonna make a show tomorrow, whatever, don't make it that ugly ass shit. Especially in fucking 2004, when it's not that open to different arts and shit. But like, I digress. I digress. But the thing that clicked with the show wasn't the animation style or the characters. It's more of the humor and the lack of humor, if I'm being honest. Like, have you ever seen those videos on YouTube or TikTok or whatever, and be like 4 minutes of Family Guy small talk, or you go to a Smiling Friends video and go to the comments and be like, damn, I love how they talk, it's so realistic, it seems so natural. That was every episode of home movies, bro. Like, every episode. People, they would stutter over their words, they would like repeat themselves, stammer, stutter, talk over each other. It was like, it was really awkward, but like it was like a good awkward. Like, damn, like I'm really watching this shit on TV and it feel like it's a real life. Like, if I go to work, I can see this shit tomorrow. Like, listen to this conversation real quick, man. Tell me how you feel.
Your mom's going on a date with...
Yes,
McGurk.
McGurk the jerk.
I don't understand.
Let me tell you about women a little bit, Melissa.
Hey, guys.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Eric.
Nice sandbox, pal. I'm kidding. No, it's aren't you too old to be playing in a sandbox?
I'm not playing, though. I'm sitting in a sandbox. This is where I come to reflect on things, and
You're looking for
I'm looking for answers to questions. I'm looking for solutions to problems. I came out here, and I've been digging up things, and I found this.
Ew.
gross.
And I don't know
Yeah, I think you should bury that again. What's going on, Brendan?
I'm kind of in a bad mood.
Missy, we gotta get going.
Tell my dad. Maybe he could help.
You know how you pick us up and Coach McGurk's there, that big, fat, crappy Irish guy?
Well, I don't think that's yeah,
I mean, that's not the problem.
right.
The problem is that he's dating my mom tonight, going out on a date.
That's see, you have so much going on, so many
I
things
don't
to be
know.
happy about.
Nah.
Melissa tells me about your ideas for movies. I've seen some of your early work, and it's wonderful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What was your favorite one?
Don't put me on the spot, please.
I'm sorry.
but
I appreciate the gesture.
well, Melissa, we have to be at Mr. Luck's studio in 10 minutes.
In 10 minutes?
Yeah, we have made a commitment.
What are you guys talking about?
We're going to play at this recital in 3 weeks, Melissa and I, and we've been practicing this sonata. It's a Mozart piano and violin sonata.
I didn't even know you played violin, Eric.
I told you about
I've been
the
playing- I'm
recital.
Constantly learning things about you.
Well, this is only the first thing.
Yeah, I mean, this is the first thing I've ever learned.
We're
but
playing
I mean,
a sonata in E
Maybe
minor
Brendan
by
doesn't have
Mozart.
time right now.
no, I want to hear
He's
this.
got a lot on his mind.
It's goes something
Dad,
like this.
Dad, put it away.
Oh yeah. That's I like that.
Yeah.
I feel strangely like cheered up by your playing. It's a new awkward feeling that I'm gonna have to deal with. I think.
I'm like a minstrel, I guess.
Like, how did that make you feel? Wasn't it like realistic, like super realistic? Like, what the fuck, my nigga? Like, I go to the office tomorrow, and like I can have the exact same conversation with somebody's boss. Like, what the? That's creepy. But it scratches the brain of how like to me. Okay, fuck the script. I'm gonna take off my how I feel with this shit. It feels like. You know how all the other shows have like crazy ass talking dogs, like they live in this crazy ass universe, or like they're going through space and portals and shit, doing scientific shit. That's out the window with this show. It was like just you're in a small little town in the middle of nowhere. They got the people that live there. They work 9 to 5s. They got families, lives, blah blah blah. And somebody's got a camera and just recording them all day. That's all this feels like, and it's refreshing, bro. It really is. The dialogue of home movies relied on something called spontaneous ad-lib. It was created by the creators. They invented this shit, and the scripts were made purposely like vague as hell with the plot or like a certain scene like outlined, like barely. Like, okay, the 4 kids in the store, Brandon, Ricky, Dickie, and Don, and they just kind of like talk to it, like, and the voice actors have no idea what's going on. They just bouncing off each other because it's spontaneous. They're ad-libbing of each other. They're freestyling. Damn. The show still gets mad love to this day. Like the main character, Brendan, whatever the fuck his name is, he has a cameo in Clarence. First of all, are you watching Clarence back when I was watching Clarence? Well, I know the show. I when I seen it, I knew it. But for all the other kids, not those fuckers that ran around the classroom, they don't know who the hell this was.
We do not care.
But the fact he got a cameo was like insane. But home movies is really a hidden gem. It's like one of those shows, like I mentioned earlier, the Oblongs. Feature video, like it up. 5 likes, feature video. But for real, 5 likes and I drop a video on Oblongs. Fuck it, 1 like and I make this whole talking about underrated old shows a series. Just 1 like, my nigga. But look, you gotta check out home movies. It's one of those shows that Adult Swim picks up and just airs to fill in the blank because you can't run Family Guy 100 times in a row. Oh wait, they do already. Fuck, but still, it's one of those shows that go underappreciated for so long. It's like 10 years later, it gets a cult following, like Moral Oral. That show fucking slaps. But when it came out, nobody cared. But thank you for watching. If you made it this far, I have no footage here, so it might just be the intro again, like the 5th time. Zen. Zen out.